A lot has happened. So, yeah. Oh, hi, guys. I mean, long time no see. But this video is definitely long overdue. I was definitely supposed to do it before school started, but I'm here now. So, I'm going to try to like cover all of the topics that I wanted to. But I know my mind goes like everywhere, and I'm working on that. So, yeah. Okay. So first things first, since I feel like everybody already knows this, I don't know how because I didn't tell anyone, but whenever I talk to someone, they already know. So I am single, duh. But yeah, I am single, and that's not what the video is going to be about. I feel like a lot of people are anticipating that that's what the video is going to be about, but no, it's going to be about me. So yeah, so I feel like it is needed to know, like, because I feel like it kind of comes together with everything. If you think about it, okay, whatever. So everything that happened this summer, like just like being single and always like I have tried to be by myself as much as I can this summer and really get back in touch with myself because I was so caught up into friendships and relationships that I didn't make time for myself. And I feel like it's really important for everyone to, make time for themselves. Like, me, I would, like, my mom would even say, like, hey, you don't have to go out every day, which, I mean, I wanted to because it was fun, but I wasn't realizing what was like, how it was affecting me in real life. Um, yeah, it took a bad toll on me. Okay. So basically, I feel like this is also in like a kind of a story time in a way about my life. Uh, whatever, however you want to categorize this, whatever. I should also start a podcast. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting off topic. But I know y'all love to hear me talk, so let's not. Okay. So I feel like it is needed to know, like, because I feel like it kind of comes together with everything. If you think about it. Okay, whatever. So everything that happened this summer, like just like being single and always like I have tried to be by myself as much as I can this summer and really get back in touch with myself because I was so caught up into friendships and relationships that I didn't make time for myself. And I feel like it's really important for everyone to make time for themselves. Like, me, I would like my mom would even say like, "Hey, you don't have to go out every day," which I mean, I wanted to because it was fun, but I wasn't realizing what was like how it was affecting me in real life. Um, yeah, it took a bad toll on me. Okay, so basically, I feel like this is also in like a kind of a story time in a way about my life. Uh, whatever, however you want to categorize this, whatever. I should also start a podcast. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting off topic. But I know y'all love to hear me talk, so let's not. Me getting to know myself, I realized that um in all of my relationships and just me in general, I'm a people pleaser, and I hate to say that. Like, I hate to describe myself as that because I swore that I wasn't a people pleaser. Like, I swore that I knew how to say no and that I don't let people run over me. But looking back through this whole like past year, I really did let people like take advantage of my kindness, and I lost myself in a way too. Like, I started to let people I started to let people's opinions or whatever. I don't know how to say this. I started to let people's opinions about me like actually. affect the way that I thought about myself. Like, I thought that I was a mean and negative person because of what a few people said to me. Like, and for me, I really took that really hard. Like, that was a really hard time for me. And um, because I've never really seen, I don't want to be seen as a mean and negative person because I'm not a mean and negative person, and I knew deep down I'm not that way. So it really did take a toll on me. I know it may not seem like that's a whole lot, but it is to me because I never want to be viewed like that. Like, I don't know, because that's not what who I am. Like, that's not who I am, and it was like, really, am I like this? And then I started to believe it, and I started to be that. And I also believe that it was also because of the environment that I was in. I was surrounded by some negative people and people that acted mean and negative, you know. And I also believe that came, like, being around certain people, like, that is true. I remember when my teachers used to say stuff like that, like, being around your, like, groups or whatever, people that you just had to hang out with, are habits that you're going to gain. Like, you're going to gain those habits from the people that you're with. So I mean, now I know that, and so now I'm going to watch out who I hang out with and who I like. you know you get the deal. But let me finish. So yeah, that was a really hard time for me. And I really hate to say this because it always makes me like cry when I think about it. Like, I always get really, really sad. Like, okay, so in during that time period, I did like hate myself. And hold on, which, saying all of this, everything that happened, I'm so grateful that it happened. Like, I would never think that, but I'm so grateful that it happened because it needed to happen, or the cycle would keep repeating and it was going to get worse. Like, the measures that it took me to realize what happened, it was some bad circumstances, but it needed to happen because I wasn't going to get it off just something little. Because I feel like God always starts off like kind of little for me, and then if I don't get it the first time, it's going to keep, cycling up and then building up because I'm not getting the lesson that I needed to learn. And I finally learned it, and I know my self worth now, and I know all of these situations. It brought me closer to Him. Like, I know that He's real. I know Him. Like, I have a relationship with Him now just because of that. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm sad that, I mean, I'm not sad. I don't like that it took that long for me to realize that it was that, but I'm so grateful and happy that I know Him now. Like, there was a time that I did not believe, and now I believe, and I'm so happy. Like, I'm so grateful, and I hope that everybody finds that, because I know I'm sorry, I'm trying to fix the camera. I know that I had trouble, like, kind of believing in a way, but I mean, I would still, like, just participate and just try. But now I know, like, I'm for sure, like, there's no doubt. Like, I have no doubt. And I'm so happy that I can say that because, like, it's true. It's true. I really, I believe. Okay? So, yeah. And I believe that He was there, and it just makes me, like, everything about this, it makes me, like, sad but grateful. Like, not sad, but, like, it makes me so grateful that it makes me want to cry. Because even though, like, even when I thought everybody hated me, and I thought thought I thought everybody thought that I was a mean and negative person, He still knew who I was really in my heart, and He was still there for me. Like, when during that time, I didn't let people really in for real. Not that there was people that, like, tried to get in, but there were probably a few, but not really a lot. And I still still held that grudge then, that people didn't even, like, kind of reach out to me, because to me, I'm such a loving person. Like, I'm gonna always reach out, even if it's like something tiny. Like, I'm gonna always ask, I'm gonna always be there for those people. And I had to realize that too. Like, just because you're like that doesn't mean that everybody else is like that. And I always had that expectation for people. Like I always made it up in my head that they are supposed to act like that. And that is another problem like that I had. You cannot make expectations for people in your head because people are not going to follow through with what you have, what you have in your head. And that when they don't follow through, it's going to make you mad. It's going to make you question like things. It's going to make you question things about your friendship and stuff like that. And so I had to forgive those people for things that I thought that they should do. You know what I'm saying? Like those are my morals that I stand by, that I, whatever. But they don't have the same morals as me. So, you know, it's just you just gotta, you know. But okay, enough talk about that. I feel like I kind of get the gist of what I'm trying to say, which I'll do a more um so yeah, during that time period, like I lost everything. Like I don't know, I've never felt that way about myself. Like I did not want to be myself anymore. Like I hated myself, and it's hard to say that because it's like I would never say that about myself. I would never say that I hated myself because yeah, I'm kind of conceited. Like I'm kind of conceited, not in a bad way, but like because I'm still humble. I don't think I'm better than anyone. Um, but like I'm still all that. But anyway, yeah, that's something that I would never say that I would like. I would never do. Like I would never think myself. I would never think about that. Like, and it's pretty. Like I know I've grown because back then I would never be able to say these things out loud and to other people, and I've been really open with it. Like I've been really open with my troubles lately. So you know, yeah. Which I'll probably do a more, complete and concise and like really all put together type of story time on all of this because I know I've kind of been like jumping back and forth from topic to topic to topic to topic. But I mean, that's the way my brain functions, y'all. So please just bear with me. I mean, yeah. So next thing is I have a job now. Um, I wanted a job for the longest, but nobody is actually hiring. Like, I didn't want to work in a food place, but Chick-fil-A was an option. I would still work at Chick-fil-A. But I worked at I would say a trampoline park, but it's not a trampoline park. It's like a fun zone. I'm gonna say a fun zone. I'm not gonna say the name because everybody doesn't know what it is. Like, I'm just gonna say fun zone. So, I worked there, and yeah, and so I've really just been working on individuality, balance, consistency, and I said individual. Oh my gosh, I said individuality, but also like just being happy with myself. I don't always have to go out, and I don't always have to be with people to be happy. You know what I'm saying? So that, and yeah. I also journal. If you don't know that about me, I also journal, and I believe it is very helpful. It is very helpful. Like, please try it. Anybody like, I know that people might think it's like not, it's boring. Like it's, I thought it was boring too. Like, I promise you, I thought it was boring at first. Then I tried it, put on a little song, and I was like, the words, the juices are flowing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and now it's just been a habit ever since. Like when I get those feelings, I'm just like, okay, let me just go journal. And I put me a little cute title up there. It's not really cute, it's just a date. But if it needs to be cute, then I put a cute title up there. But through journaling, I've also learned to write a little bit of poetry too. So I mean, tap into new skills. I like to keep myself busy too because um I know when I'm not busy, I sit around and I just get to thinking a lot. And I feel like just get busy. Use all of that emotion, that pain that some of y'all go through and stuff. Use it as a motivation to something that you never want to go back to. That is how I use some of my pain. Like if I'm feeling down, I will use that as a motivation and I will get up and do something like that. So I mean, Just my advice. You know what I'm saying? Just my advice.